Want to learn how to make this accent wall? Well, today I'm going to show you. If you've been following along my home journey, you'll know we just moved into our first home. And while the rest of the house is basically a construction zone, I decided it was time to escape the madness by focusing on one small win: revamping our room. So I'm starting off with something I've never done before: putting up an accent wall. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Today's the day I get to start on my bedroom. I'm really into wood paneling right now and lime wash or like plaster wash walls. But the thing is, I can't paint. So what I got is this wallpaper, as you can see here. Found this beautiful looking like neutral color wallpaper on Wayfair that I bought, and I really like the color and how it turned out. There's a couple different wallpapers that I bought. This is the third one that I found, and I saw it in person. I thought it just went really well with the colors in our house and just the lighting in our house. So today I'm installing this, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never installed wallpaper before. That's not peel and stick. So come watch me. I started off prepping the wallpaper so that it was easy to install by cutting it to the correct size and getting all the material that was needed. Then we headed to Home Depot, which Kevin was stoked about because it's like his favorite place ever. And we looked at a bunch of different tools. We got a smoother, we got some double-sided tape, and we got some wall adhesive. The wall adhesive was thicker and gooier than I expected, and before I put it on, I watched some videos to get tips and tricks to install the wallpaper smoothly. I ended up using a method called booking your wallpaper, which means folding it onto itself for a few minutes before you actually put it on the wall. I realized that it actually reduced my air bubbles by 80%, so that we got a smoother finish. Then I used this laser tool to guide me in installing the wallpaper straight. But honestly, it took me a few tries. Something I struggled with a lot was trying to make the wallpaper look seamless. Even though this was a DIY project, I didn't want it to actually look like a DIY project. So I ended up buying a lot of extra wallpaper in case I messed up. And boy, did that come in handy. I messed up a bunch of times and ended up removing the entire thing just to start over. But there came a point where I just got tired of trying and felt completely defeated. So I made some progress, but not very much. This is the progress so far. There are lines on my wallpaper. I've stuck it up, but I cannot seem to make these lines disappear. Oh, I'm feeling very discouraged. So I'm just sitting here resting and eating oranges. Hopefully my break will help me come to some kind of miracle. Okay, so it's a new day. I think that there's a little bit of mess ups right here that is not perfect on my wallpaper, but I'm going to go with the fact that I think that we can just cover it up because I'm planning to put wood panels here anyways. So I'm going to first try to put the wood panels up, see if it looks good, and if it does, then I'm just going to go with it, and if not, then we'll try to see if we can salvage it and redo some of the wallpaper. All right, I mapped it out. This is how it'll look. I think it's gonna look so cool. It's definitely a nice accent wall, and when I put a bed here, it'll all go together very nicely. If you actually look at this really closely, this is actually made of 3D material, but it mimics this wood-looking grain, so it looks real to me. It's only if you touch it up front that you'll realize that it's actually not wood and it's actually just like a 3D printed material. The only thing is this piece, as you can see, because it's not real wood, it is particularly easy to break. So we've already had an accident before. So you just have to be very careful with it when you're installing it because it's not as strong as wood, so it could break. But not a deal breaker, at least for me. So I saw this hack on TikTok where someone actually used these acoustic wall panels and pasted it on with these peel and stick stickers. I think I'm going to try this because my wood is not actually that heavy, and I don't want to cause permanent damage to the wall. So I'm going to try using these, and this one holds like 15 pounds, which is great because my wood panels are not that heavy. So I'm just going to try to use this.
Bad news, but I don't care. I'm thinking I wanna be into it. I've seen you here before, and now you're knocking at my door, and I don't think I hold myself back anymore.
So one thing we just realized after putting on the wallpaper is that we're going to have an outlet where the wood panel needs to go, and we need to figure out exactly how to put on this wood panel without it covering the outlet. So I'm gonna have Kevin cut a hole through it so that we can still be able to access this guy with the wood panel on. Okay, this is the finished product. I am actually very, very pleased with how it all turned out. I think it definitely makes the room pop a little bit more. It gives it more color. And the next thing that we need to do is we just need to put the furniture in. I think that having a bed and everything in here, it's gonna really tie it all together. We're gonna put some lights on this. So I'll try to film a piece of all the decorations once we're finished furnishing everything. But I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. It actually wasn't too bad, especially these wall panels. These ones were really easy to install because they're acoustic wall paneling and they're really light and just, it was very simple. The wallpaper took me some time. I eventually got the hang of it, but I definitely think that it'll be a lot easier to do with 2 people. Anyways, if you guys liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.